His name's Bond, just Bond. A record breaker from the start to the end of his career, captivating racegoers with sheer brilliance and earning the tag of Australia's fastest race dog from Australia's best trainer.
Freakish ability dog to come out and did what he did that night at Sandy in the shootout on what I classed as a slow track. There was a lot of good dogs went around that night, and he made some very good dogs. Looks like fifth grade dogs that night. It was frightening.
Ready, racing.
Even before he had hit the racetrack, the word was out. Bond is something special. At his first race start, punters sent out Bond $1.10 favourite, and he didn't disappoint, smashing his opposition by 15 lengths and posting the best figures of the day.
In second place, he's a Mitty, followed by Tiger Sage, and the next one, Blue Haze Buddy Jewel. In the straight, and Bond is clear. It's basically that maiden everybody's been waiting to see, and Bond is going to stock the clock at 26.68 and has won by 15 lengths.
At only his third race start, Bond broke the Bulli 472 metre record, bettering the times of some of the all-time greats of Australian greyhound racing.
Hazy Heights, well back was Cadillac, and Babes Teddy. Bond shows the way down the side, is out by 6. Watch Me Thunder to second, Machina Lee third as they turn. Corborn Patch, Casino Princess, Cadillac with expert in the straight. It's all Bond. Bond's well clear and running time. Bond has scored by 6.
The record was then broken by four-time Group 1 winning bitch Power to Burn at the peak of her sprinting powers. But Bond, in his fourth race start, went within an ace of once again holding the time standard when he ran a scintillating 26.05.
Despite the rise in class, a shot right away. 8 or 10 Joe Black Sally's run as they turn the bend. Next is Cupid's Law, Super Smoke and Machina Lee. But Bond's the name, just Bond, and it's tearing away to win. And it scores in 26.05. Bond by 9 lengths.
Bond's first defeat came when he missed the start of the Group 3 South Coast Cup, but he was a gallant second to his much more experienced rivals. Trainer Bruce Fletcher then took his speedster to Sydney's metropolitan track, Wentworth Park, where he annihilated his opposition by 9 3/4 lengths and ran a sizzling 30.01.
Who collided with No Way Carroll. They were followed by Seth, who got up on the inside, further back to Group Assassin, and well back as Lee Kiley down the back, and Bond is fairly flying along in front. The best part of 7 or 8 clear. In second, Posse is Erika Bella. Then came further back Security Star, Fancy Bowler, and Seth on the inside, but heads for turn for home, and it's all Bond. Have a look at him go the last little bit, and this son of Brett Lee bolts in by about 10.
A week later, to make sure of a start in New South Wales' premier race, the Golden Easter Egg, Bond went back to Wentworth Park with a similar result.
Monster Wizard, Eureka Disco, well back on the race, Hogwarts Harry, Vivid Subject, and the tail ender now was Manizzi Bell. Bond down the back as 8 in front of Palooka Prince, Monster Wizard, followed by Peglana, Ebony, Eureka Disco, and a minute away, Vivid Subject, Manizzi Bell, and Hogwarts Harry, but around the corner, Bond has opened up and dashed right away, and Bond races to the line to win by 11 lengths.
The heat of the Group 1 Golden Easter Egg was a stroll in the park for Bond, breaking the magical 30-second barrier and winning by 10 lengths.
Field is Super Hayden, next Royal Riddle, Royal Donna on the tail ender, Frosty Fruits down the back, and Bond on top, shows the way by 3. Petro the Rock is the chaser, holding third is Regal Ricky. Oh, they won and bother, they nearly fell. Frosty Fruits, Super Hayden, followed by Lynette Bale, but around the corner, and Bond is well clear. Bond's going to romp in by 7 or 8 lengths. Bond first.
In the semi-final of the Golden Easter Egg, Bond was a red-hot $1.50 favourites.
Outsiders, Bond is endeavouring to cross going into the first turn. Rowley's run got checked. Go Forever is getting through. Next was Farawira Banner, followed by Power of Magic. Well back, Dinah Ross, and Rowley's runs out the back. Bond is 2 in front of Benny's Toll at the top corner. 3 lengths away as Go Forever. They were followed by Ostie's Devil, Farawira Banner. Next was Power of Magic, Dinah Ross, but Bond swung for home clear. Go Forever went to second, but Bond's the name, just Bond, and it's going to win easily.
Amazingly, at only 20 months of age, Bond had made the final of one of Australia's most sought-after prize, the Group 1 Golden Easter Egg. This was only Bond's 10th start in a race. Unfortunately, Bond struck severe interference on the first turn and was put out of the contest. This was his second career defeat. Another win in slick time at Bulli, and Bond was set for the Group 2 Peter Mossman Classic. He sizzled in his heat win, running 30.02, with the winning margin a mere 13 lengths. Bond drew 1 in his Mossman semi-final, but tragedy struck. Exiting the boxes, Bond was knocked off stride and almost broke his neck. Unbelievably, he actually beat runners home. Recovering from injury, Bond trialled at Bulli where he astounded onlookers by becoming the first greyhound to break 26 seconds for the 472 metres. Bond also trialled sub 30 seconds at Wentworth Park before he was sent to Victorian mentor Darren McDonald for an assault on the rich Melbourne Summer Carnival. First up, it was the 4-dog Group 2 shootout against Australia's best dogs, including 3-time Group 1 winner Pure Octane.
Fast there was Bond on the outside, exploded away with Pure Octane early, followed by Truly Special and Lord Manelli out of the straight, and Bond around the outside goes about a length and a half clear. Second is Pure Octane, 2 or 3 to Truly Special starting to wind up, and 3 or 4 to Lord Manelli coming off the back straight, and Bond is clear. Bond 6 lengths out in front over Pure Octane, Truly Special, Lord Manelli coming around the home turn, and the name is Bond. Bond is well clear down to the line about 6 lengths, Truly Special second.
A new track record was not even thought about after heavy rain during the day.
I think there was only one other dog got under 30 seconds. Well, I think 90% of the time when track records are broke, the whole program runs fast, and you don't see that like a one-off like he did that night.
What do you think he could have won on a run on a good track?
Oh well, it's a hypothetical thing, but I think he could have won it, a few lengths quicker.
A week later, Bond lined up in a qualifying heat of Australia's richest race, the Group 1 Melbourne Cup.
Obzar on the first turn, and the favourites go to run to the lead in the back straight, and Bond goes clear, shoots clear down the back straight. Bond by 2.5 lengths. Zara second, 2 or 3 lengths to Youth Work, and they were followed further back by Super Lad. Around the outside, Jamela Lad from well back, and then came Quadam and Praise coming up to the turn. Bond 5 lengths in front, running a great race. Second is Zara, but it's Bond right on target for the Melbourne Cup. Wins by 4 or 5 to Zara.
Bond now held the fastest and third fastest times at Australia's #1 track, Sandown. In the Melbourne Cup final, Bond was sent out an odds-on favourite after drawing box 2. But driving into the first turn, Bond injured his fibula. He continued to race through pain and was only beaten 2 lengths. This was to be Bond's last race start. Bond ended his career with 12 wins from only 19 starts. He set new time standards at Bulli and Sandown with his feature win in the Group 2 Sandown Shootout. Bond is a blue blood of the Australian greyhound industry. His sire, Brett Lee, is rated by some of the nation's best judges as Australia's greatest ever sprinter. In 2001, he rewrote the record books with his Adelaide Cup win, running a mind-blowing 28.88 for the 515 metres.
All Brett Lee, we might be looking at a champion here, ladies and gentlemen.
3 Group 1s followed, the Maturity Classic, Australian Cup, both at the Meadows, as well as New South Wales' greatest prize, the Golden Easter Egg at Wentworth Park.
History is being made. Brett Lee's charging away with a Golden Easter Egg, a big win. Brett Lee by 6 lengths.
Remarkably, Brett Lee may be remembered as an even better sire than he was a race dog, with Bond as one of his most exciting progenies. Bond's dam line is one of the greatest in the past 3 decades. His mother, Time Magic, has been a brilliant producer. Her progeny, which includes other group performers such as Freddie Magic and Spalding, have won over 240 races. Time Magic's dam, Lauren's Desire, was also a prolific producer, leaving 2 stud dogs, Ultra Desire and Ultimate Wish. Genuine Replica was the Brood Bitch Premiership winner at New South Wales Premier Track, Wentworth Park. Bond's dam line has also produced New South Wales Greyhound of the Year Sonic Wave and Group 1 winner Most Awesome. Bond has it all, a speed machine on the track with a blue blood pedigree. Bond now standing at Journey Park Stud.